monsters, movies, and mayhem.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem, aka MMM, or as I like to say, I'm your host, Murderface. And with me is Jeff. Put on your Sunday clothes, Skellington.
I'm wearing my Sunday best for this episode.
That's right, kids. Take out your Sunday books, because we're watching Veronica from 2017. Jeff, what else came out in 2017 horror-wise?
We got Gerald's Game.
Mother! Exclamation point.
The Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Jordan Peele's Get Out.
One of the scariest monsters I've seen. The Ritual.
Then we got Happy Death Day and The Babysitter. Those some great horror movies. Another great horror movie, Veronica, directed by Paco Plata from the Report trilogy, also known as Quarantine.
Quarantine is a trigger word for me after these past few years.
Well, it's not like you can go anywhere anyways.
Thanks.
Veronica starring Sandra Escasenza as Veronica in her debut role, and she did a great job. We also have Consuela Trujillo as Hermana Muerte, or Sister Death, which is the best name I've ever heard given to a nun. Veronica is based on a true story in Puente de Vallesques, Madrid, Spain, 1991. Yeah, in 1991, Estefania Gutierrez Lazaro used a Ouija board and died mysteriously after. I mean, the movie says it's based on a true story, which always means 5% of what you see is true, and the rest is Hollywood, baby.
That's showbiz, baby.
True story is Estefania at 15 played with a Ouija board in her Catholic school. A Catholic school sister came by, snapped the board in half, and sent Estefania home. Later, well, for a few months, she had seizures and hallucinations. Eventually, she was hospitalized, then died of cardiac arrest at 18. So 5% is about that, with some things changed around from the police report, and the other 95% is about the 3 days of hallucinations before the report.
I played the Ouija board once.
Nothing too bad happened, right?
I woke up missing a few ribs.
You know, some people have to pay for that. Paco Plaza brings back his crew from the Wreck movies, so now they got to bring the special effects and horror visuals into a different perspective. You know, taking a break from found footage. It's a great change of direction from the crew's previous movies, which were already terrifying. Some of the shots they had in this movie were very dark and eerie, like when the schoolgirls are playing the Ouija board in the basement of their school. Other disturbing scenes happen in the bright of day, like when Veronica's body starts to have like a spasm while she's eating breakfast. The special effects and makeup are exactly what you would expect from the Rec team. The shadow plays in the background, the cannibal kids that bite Veronica in her nightmares. Paco Plaza knows how to really make you root for the family in his movies. In Wreck, the virus outbreak was separating families, and they would rather get sick together than die alone. And Veronica, she has these hallucinations where the younger siblings are being haunted by the shadows, and the more she tries to help them, the more possessed she gets. It's like the theme is horror tragedy. But there is some nice parts, like the Spanish rock band, Héroes del Silencio, is in the CRT TV, and the Walkman. They really nail the 90s vibe. Sandra Escacena is excellent in this role, and for being her first movie, it means great things are in the future for sure. And the same thing for these kids in the movie. A lot of kids in horror tend to be really annoying, and it seems like they're reading from cue cards. But these kids were acting like a real family, and and Consuela Trujillo really made a presence anytime she was on screen. A blind nun, but was more of an oracle for Veronica. She really reminded me of Tony Todd's character in Final Destination. Well, one of my favorite scenes is when Veronica has to use the Ouija board again to finish the ritual. It's it's so tense and unnerving. It's exactly like the game Layers of Fear, where you're trapped in a room, but the camera keeps spinning, like like the round table scenes in that '70s show, but like way more messed up. I saw Veronica blind, no trailers or nothing. Once I saw that it was based on a true story, I was skeptical, but was pleasantly surprised. It's definitely worth a rewatch. And the prequel, based on The Blind Nun, released not too long ago in 2023. In 2023, so I'm gonna check that out. Sister Death on Netflix is gonna be the next one we're gonna check out.
Hopefully, this will be a series just as successful as Record.
You want to talk about successful series? You're watching Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem, aka MMM, or as I like to say,
And don't forget to finish your Ouija boards.
Peace out, everybody.
Monsters, Movies, and Mayhem.